Yeah, because most of the innovation in this industry comes from outside the industry. You hit the nail on the head. You know, when we create something, it is a reaction to what's happening on the outside. I mean, did we invent AI? No. What's his name? The big YouTube personality there got fed up. Mr. Beast, I guess his name, got fed up with the language industry and went open his own AI company. Say, I'm too costly, too cumbersome, too slow. I'm doing my own thing, and opening his own AI company, doing his own videos. The technologies that you are talking about, the avant-garde of the frontier of technology development, the language industry is not there. And by the time the language industry, I'm not criticizing, but I'm just stating a fact. By the time the language industry react to those technologies, it's too late because you were not part of the design. Now you are a consumer of that technology. Now you are reacting to that technology, and you're behind the eight ball already. By design, you're behind the eight ball.
So how can we possibly hope to form an organization that is ahead of the eight ball?
But this is what the purpose of the governing body at a global level that get inserted into the idea development of these technologies. That would be one of the purpose, in my opinion. Get inserted at the top end of the food chain where the technology development is taking place, not to become a consequences of it. You're trying to become. We've always been like an afterthought in anything, like, and it's two parts. It's part because the entire industry creates and no, I'm not criticizing anybody. It's part of who we are as a nature of the industry. We create this comfort zone, and we create these processes around the comfort zone. And please don't disturb my life, because if you're adding one step in the process, I've seen people go to get psychology support because they've added a couple of steps into their processes. It's an emotional reaction. You're dealing with, if you do personality index diagnostics on most people that works in the industry, not everybody, most people that works in the industry, you'll understand why. I did that. I don't know. I did about 1,000 of these things. You'll understand why. They all have the same profile from a personality perspective. One day I'll write the book. It's here. I would write the book one day. It is absolutely phenomenal to see it working, to see how these people, and again, no pun intended and no disrespect to anybody, and I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feeling. There is a huge inherited personality traits in these individuals when that comfort zone is being created through academia, I would believe. I don't know where it started from. To get to a point where if you introduce a tiny little change, it will disrupt their life like they were hit by a Titanic in the middle of the ocean. And that's the consequences of adopting new technology that Sultan is talking about. That's why we wait for it. We've seen it, wait for it to come in. We'll deal with it when it comes in. Too late. It's too late.
There's almost a parallel here. Localization is thought of last in the whole product cycle sometimes. And
so, I mean, we put it that way. It's by design. I mean, take a look at the pricing model that was created 30, 40 years ago. Who came up with that genius idea? Try put things by per word. That's the dumbest move I ever thought about. Go to a lawyer, tell him, hey, I want to pay you based on how many words in your contract. See how that works.